Says I'm live. Well, I hope I'm live. I don't know if anybody's even going to be there. I'm just trying it to see if it gets a better connection than the other hotel. I was going to drive straight home, but I didn't. And I haven't eaten yet today, so eating this. Mm. Is there anybody there? This is yummy. Come on live stream and watch me eat food. Well, I won't know if it works if nobody says anything. It says 2 people, but nobody's saying anything. I don't know if it's choppy like the other one. The Wi-Fi at that other hotel last night was really bad. This one, I can see better bars on my phone, so I don't think it's as bad. But if nobody says anything, I won't know if you can hear me or not. Hmm. Okay, now I can't even comment. Weird. Uh-oh. I think I just messed that up. Oh no. Oh well. There was something there, now it's gone. There's some feedback. I don't even know what that is. Oops, probably messed that up. It says 3 people are there, but I'm not seeing any comments. I don't know if you can hear me or not. I don't know if you can hear me or if you're there or how to get this thing back. I'm not sure what those dots down here mean either. Huh. Well, what do I do for that? I just closed something and now it won't come back. Well, that didn't do anything. Oh, okay, I see what that does. Big deal. I want to know how to get this back. People are leaving comments. I can't even see anything. I wish I knew if you could even hear me or not, or if it's still choppy. No. Thanks, 10 Wingman. I appreciate you letting me know. I didn't know if you could hear me or not. I'm not seeing anything on the sidebar. It showed like there was a couple people, but I was trying to see if I needed to do something to hit comments, and I hit those buttons or whatever they were on the side, and it disappeared, and I'm not sure how to get it back. I wasn't sure if anybody was going to be there because the one from last night, that hotel, the connection was so bad. I didn't know if this was going to be bad too. And I thought while I ate my nice healthy salad, that I would go on and see if it worked better here. But I think I messed something up. I just made everything disappear off to the side. And if anybody's making comments, I can't read them. I'm not real familiar with how to do live stream stuff. So if somebody watching, if you know how to do it where I can get the texts on the sidebar, how I can get those where I can read them. If you make a comment, if you guys can, if you all can read the other comments, somebody leave a comment if you know how to do it. And Tennessee Wingman knows how to get a hold of me, and he can pass it along how I do it. He's a pretty nice guy. I'm sure he'd do that for me. Let's see. Well, I don't like talking with food in my mouth. Sorry. I'm eating a salad. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's yummy. It's got apples and carrots and nuts and what is this cheese? I forget what they call this, feta or something cheese, and cranberries. It's really good. I am in what is this town? Salem. I think it's called Salem, Illinois. Yesterday, for those of you that don't know what I'm doing, yesterday morning I have a 95-year-old aunt, and she is, still spry and everything. It was like a year and a half or 2 years ago that she voluntarily decided she didn't want to drive a car anymore. They told her you can still drive if you want to. She went up over a little small curb, and it scared her. And she said, "No, I'm done. I'm not gonna drive anymore." And so she just gave up her license willingly. And she was, excuse me, she was like 93 or something. I'm like, "Oh, that's pretty good." And she's my favorite aunt. She's almost like a second mom. And her and my mom lived together for a while and stuff. When my uncle, her my aunt's husband, when he passed away, my aunt was all alone. And my mom used to go up quite a bit, up because she lives up in Wisconsin. My mom used to go up and see her a lot. And then when my dad died, then my mom actually moved up and moved in with my aunt, her sister. And so when I'd go visit, it was like, seeing two moms. And so when she turned 95, they were having a little party, and I heard about it. And so I jumped on my motorcycle and rode it's like 700 miles or something like that. So I left yesterday morning on my motorcycle, rode all the way up there. I spent about an hour. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Ride that long and then for an hour visit, but she was getting tired and stuff, and so she wanted to go and stuff. But uh, so I did that, and then I got a hotel room, and then I was going to get up and leave early in the morning and just head straight back to Tennessee. But there was pouring rain, thunderstorms, lightning. It was really nasty. And I will ride in that, but if I have a choice and I'm not in any hurry, I'd prefer not to. I mean, who wants to go, oh yeah, I want to ride in the thunderstorm and lightning and take a chance I get hit by lightning. That's crazy. But so I thought, well, I looked at the radar and I saw the storm going. And I thought, well, it looked like around noon it was supposed to kind of like be past us. And so I thought, well, I'll hang around in the hotel room, whatever. I'll find something to do until 12, and then I'll leave. Well, the rain stopped. It was still overcast, but the rain stopped. And I thought, okay, well, the radar made it look like it was going to go. So I got on the bike, didn't put on any rain gear or chaps or anything. Didn't even put on my leather jacket because it was warm. Just my sunburnt skin. I don't know if you can't really tell, but my skin is sunburnt, but from the ride up. But so I get about 10 miles from the city on the interstate, and there was nowhere to stop. And all of a sudden, boom, the skies opened up. You could barely see the road. It was intense. Semis were like, bumper to bumper all over, hogging the lanes, road spray. And then you'd always get some idiot come flying up behind you. Just, it's like, man, you need to be able to watch and see me. It's pouring rain. And so it was pretty stressful. So I got a little over halfway home, and I'm like, man, I'm not in any hurry. Every time I ride back home over the mountains, I'm always going over them at night, and it's such a pretty view. I thought, man, I'm just going to get another hotel room, and then in the morning I'll go back the rest of the way home, so that way I can see the beauty of God's creation going back over the mountains to get to my house. And so that's where I'm at. I'm at a hotel. Last night, the hotel I was at, it was insane. I don't know. Are y'all still there? If I can't see what you guys are texting, if you're still there and you want to hear the rest, Tennessee 10 Wingman, if you can let me know that you guys are still listening, you want to hear about the hotel last night. It's pretty weird. But if you want to know, let me know, because I have no idea what you guys are saying, because for some reason, the column on the right is gone. There's like no voices or no messages or anything that I can see. So if you want to know, let me know. If you guys are gone, let me know that too. Then I won't sit here and talk to nobody. Hey, you want to bite an apple? Mm, that was green. This apple's red. If you'd rather have red apple. What happened? Oh, wait, okay. Okay. I don't see an X. Click those lines nearby X, then click live chat near the X. I don't see an X. No. I think that was just the mute button. Do I need to hit edit? No, I think edit's for after. Let's see, is there something there? Switch count, sign out. Nope, that's just my regular channel link. I don't see an X. On the left, I see this. I see studio, and I see a thing that says stream web. Oh, wait, maybe I need to hit stream. Nope, it won't let me click that. It says stream webcam. Webcam is like highlighted, and then manage. And then it says underneath at the bottom says send feedback, and then some dots at the very bottom under the screen, and then the microphone to mute it, and then some kind of right turning arrow, end stream edit at the top. It shows 8 thumbs up. It looks like 8 people watching, and then live and the time. I don't see. Let me see what it says here. Okay. Did you get that text? Yes. Yeah, I did. You may have to shrink screen to see more. Okay, let's try that. Well, no, that didn't do it. Let's go back up. I wonder if I close something. Let's see. New tab, new window. Blah, blah, settings more to no, I think that's just for here. Let's try this. See if that made a difference. Nope, that didn't make a difference. Huh. Well, nope, it's not doing anything. I must have turned something off. Did I mess this up and turn y'all off? Okay, let's see. Yeah, click nearby X. So where it is the X? Click those lines nearby the X. Click live chat. Okay, on the message or whatever I don't know the name of the bars and stuff on computers, but where the address is or the URL or whatever they call it, on that same bar, there's 3 lines that has like new tab, new window, history, downloads, all that kind of stuff like that. But I don't see anything on there about going live or adjusting anything. Let's see, this is a saved pocket. Shows sidebars. Okay, this just shows bookmark, menu. No, that ain't it. Huh. I don't see what you're talking about. Man, that's a bummer. I hope next time I do this, it resets, because I don't know what I did. Let's see. I don't see anything under that. Same row as like and share. Like and share. Okay. I don't see a like and share. I bet I done screwed this up. Okay, I don't see that. Nope, I don't see it. Man, what a bummer. Let's see. Is it on full screen? Let's see. Yeah, that would make it full screen. I mean, I hit the button so that it's like taking up the whole screen. If it makes the entire video itself live, full screen, I don't know how to do that. I don't see a button for that. Yeah, thank you, Mr. G. 1965. Uh-huh. All right. Well, yeah, it shows that there's 8 people. Okay, you got to get a full screen. Okay, so okay, I've minimized the screen, but it's still like taking up, a pretty good size. I mean, I can minimize it, but I still don't see anything. Yeah. See, I hit the minimize screen thing instead of full, like taking up the whole screen. And that's not really doing, all it's doing is making it smaller, but I'm seeing the same thing. So if I hit the box in between the minimize and close, that box, when I hit that and it fills the screen, I don't see you guys. And if I minimize that, if I shrink it or whatever, it doesn't change anything. It's just smaller. Let's see. I wonder if I messed something up when I hit that button. I hit some button. What does manage do? Manage won't let me do anything. And stream won't let me do anything. All it's doing is highlighting webcam. And if I hit those buttons, that doesn't do anything either. That's all right, 10 Wingman. I have no idea what I'm doing either, so. People have asked me before to do live stream. I'm doing a live stream, and I'm not doing a very good job at it, am I? Sorry about the helmet here, if you could even hear me. I got a light on, like right over there. It makes me look like a ghost again. I would rather have better lighting, but I'm not sure. If I turn on the ones behind me, it'll probably just white out the screen. Sorry, I'm going to keep eating here. I'm hungry. Haven't really eaten anything today. What if I hit edit? Let's see. Open up the editing, or, the edit settings, and it shows live chat. Live chat replay is selected. Who can send messages? Anyone. Message delay. That's not delayed. Yeah, I don't see anything that is turned off. Huh. See, I don't even know what you guys are saying. You could be on there saying what an airhead I am, and I could be laughing with you. Okay, let's see. Window. Maximize the YouTube window. Then when you run your mouse over the video on the bottom, there's a button to reduce this video so you can see comments and everything. Okay, so that is expanded all the way. Okay. Well, it's not. Let's see what that does. Okay, well, I tried doing that. I don't see a button. Ogre, when I hit there's like a little button that shows like making a smaller part come out or whatever they call that, like a picture in a picture. When I hit that button, it'll minimize it and I can move it around. It just makes a tiny square. But it's not really doing anything. Yeah, see, it just jumps back. when I have it there and I try to like get a corner to see if I can drag the whole box or to make it smaller, it doesn't let me. Well, now it's saying my connection is unstable. They're going to try and reconnect, so you probably can't even hear me anymore. Well, I guess we call this another fail. Huh. I bet you can't even hear me now. Oh, you didn't lose me. Okay. It says your connection is unstable. Wait until we try reconnecting. I thought maybe I lost you guys. Well, I don't know what to do so I can see what you're writing. So who's on here? Obviously, Mr. G, 1965, Tennessee Wingman, Distinct Ogre, and you said, so now you have to entertain us. Well, if I brought my guitar, sing. Actually, I wouldn't, because on either side of my room, there's some construction guys, and they said they get up real early as I was talking to them before I came back in with my salad, and I wouldn't sing and bother them anyway. If they get up, I don't want to hinder their sleep. Okay, well, I already told Mr. G about the hotel last night. If you guys want to hear about the hotel I stayed at last night, I'd be happy to tell you that. That was a real fun time. I don't know what I did. I just hope next time I try and pull this up, that whatever that was on top that I thought I was going to show more details, and instead it closed it, and now it won't come back, and now I can't see any of the comments. Well, that was weird. Okay. Okay, well, you guys can see me, it looks like. And I love that car. Nice looking car that also is part of that picture. Cool. All right, let's see what we get here. Yeah, so you're coming back to Murfreesboro on the September 11th. That sounds cool. Yeah, we'll have to get together, go eat or something. Okay, let's see. Great, take a picture of me scratching my head. Getting rid of my helmet hair. Oh, Purple and 3, Tommy G. You can cook and watch my video. Well, thanks, Purple on 3 and Tommy G. Oh, hey, Cade. If you're still there, thank you for being here. I wish I could see the comments. I don't know why I can't see them. You guys are seeing them apparently, and I can't. I don't know what I did to turn it off. Oh, you and Clean Kitchens there. That's really cool. Thank you, Kat. I appreciate that. And Calix is there. See, you guys can see what you're saying, and I can't. No, it's not breakfast. It's like 9:38 at night here. It's nighttime here, and I haven't eaten yet. So I'm eating a salad because I'm hungry, but I don't want to eat something really heavy when it's already 9:30 something at night. It's late. Let's see. It sounds complicated. Well, it is for me, Cade, because I have no idea what I'm doing. It, somebody knows what they're doing, probably go, oh, you need to hit this, and then boom, there it'll be, and I can see the comments. But I can't see the comments. I can't even see the fine print on my phone. It's so tiny. Click the live chat button. Okay, but where is the live chat button? I don't see a live chat button. I think that's what I accidentally closed. Maybe I accidentally closed the live chat button. How do I get that back? It's gone. I bet that is what I closed. If there was a live chat button on there, I bet that's what I was supposed to hit, and I hit something else and it made it go away. Let's see. Yeah, Houston, we do have a problem. Okay, like and share, but see, I don't see like and share on this screen. On my screen, all I see is like the top where it says like file, edit, view, all that stuff, and then the tab that I have open, and then the whatever you call it, where you type in the URL, where it has like the back arrow and reload and homepage and stuff like that, and then those three bars. And when I hit that, you can, minimize or maximize the screen. You can do stuff like that. And then I see the YouTube Studio thing, and below the Studio thing, it says Stream, which it won't do anything when I click. It says Webcam, which is highlighted in red, and then Manage. And when I click that, it doesn't do anything either. And then on the screen by my video, it shows live, and then the time, the time counting up, and then it says 4. That means some of you guys abandoned me. That's okay. I would leave too. It's like, who is this idiot? He can't even figure out how to do a live stream. But, it shows how many people are watching and thumbs up. And then, of course, the video. And then below the video, there's like a bunch of dots. And the first dot is like, I don't know, bluish green or whatever. And the other one's green. And then there's the microphone. When you hit that, it mutes it. And then there's like some like back arrow type of looking thing. And then it says end stream. And then down from that, it says edit. And then on the right side where it should show the chat, there's nothing. There was something there, and then I hit one of the buttons. I forget what it was now. I hit one of the buttons thinking I was going to, like expand it or whatever. And it closed everything out, and now I can't figure out how to get that back. And I think that's what I needed to hit. Like Kate said, I think I need to hit the live chat button, but now it's gone, and I don't know how to get that back. Yeah. Yep. You sent me a text so I could see what you guys are saying. I can read now, Kate, because who sent me this? Mr. G 1965. He sent me a copy of what you guys are saying, at least most of it. I'm sure he left out all the bad stuff people said. Let's see. Yeah, I need to figure it out myself. Yeah, because I'm the one who made the button disappear, Cade. You're right. I made it disappear. It's my fault. And if I can't find it, that's on me. Yeah, that's really cool, Mr. G, 1965. I appreciate that. And I understand if you got to go to bed, I don't blame you. I appreciate you a lot. Okay, let's see. Who else we got here? Okay. Metman says this is like making faces at the monkey in the zoo. Open your phone to the live feed and more. Oh, hey, there you go. I guess I could do that. Let's see. What is my login for that? So wait a minute. Before I do that, who's the monkey having faces made at him? Are you guys making faces at me like I'm the monkey and you're making faces at me? Or do you feel like I'm making faces at you guys? Okay, let's see if I can pull this up. I don't know if I can. Okay, hold on. We got another one from Distinct over here. See the little square thingy. Oh, there you go. That's the way you talk. The square thingy. I'm just teasing. See the little square thingy at the end of the line there. Okay, live chat square thingy. Yeah, but see, I don't see any of that on my page here. I don't see anything like that on there. Yeah, I don't see anything like that. I think that when I closed it out trying to mess with it, I think it actually just shut that part off instead of letting me go live. You know, seeing the chat. But anyway, I've already kept you guys for quite a while anyway. So I'll have to figure out how to do this another time. I don't want to tie up all your time trying to figure out what I did wrong. Okay, it's on the video at the end of the line where you can drag it back. Okay, but see, I don't see that. I don't see a line where I can drag the thing forward or backward. Yeah, you're talking like the time in. That's what I think you're talking about. Or are you saying watching a YouTube video? There's that bar that goes along showing you how long you've watched it, and then you can hit that and slide it back. Is that what you're saying? Because if you are, because I see that on your screenshot. Excuse me. But I don't see that on mine. So I'm not sure what I did to make that go away. Let's see. It doesn't let me do anything. I really like to get this working so I can see what I'm doing or know what I'm doing. Huh. So there's no delay. Live chat is on. Let's turn that off. Oops. Did I just mess something up there? Hope I didn't just knock you guys out. I hit a button and I don't know. It looked like it disconnected and it went back on. So I'm not sure if you're still there. Huh. I did something wrong. Oh well, let's see what we can get. I won't be able to see the fine print on this thing. I appreciate y'all having the patience you have, though. Let's see. Do I see a volume button? Yeah. Yeah, brother, I don't even see a volume button. If it is, it's like buried behind the end stream button and the mic mute button. Let's see if I can. Well, it's already at 100%. Let's see if I go down more and change it. No, even down to 50%, it's you know, the zoom size at 50%, it's not letting me see those bars. At 100%, no. 150%. Nope, it's still not. Oh, no, I did something wrong. I just hope I didn't totally mess it up and change my settings and then it won't come back. Well, well, it's not pulling up on my phone. Oh, there we go. Now it's pulling up. Okay. I'm trying to read this tiny fine print. That's why I'm going like this. These glasses don't work on fine print. Okay. All right. Well, good night, Mr. G. I really appreciate y'all. And I'll let you know tomorrow about the stuff that we were talking about. Let's see. Hey, Belle. Belle's on here too. Hey, Belle. And Matt, good night. Thanks for being on here. Loud and clear, yeah, but I can't read what you're saying on my laptop. I have to look at this because it's messed up. Let's see. We're still here. Well, thank you, Ogre. I appreciate that. I'm gonna have to try this again and then not, make sure I don't delete anything. Yeah, I don't see, if you're talking about like increasing volume on the video screen, I don't see a volume button. I have like volume control like on my laptop, like if I hit the buttons down on my laptop, but there's nothing on the screen itself. So I'm not sure what to do about that. Okay. Yeah, I'll deal with it later. Okay. So I tell you what, instead of messing with this, anybody that's still there, if you want to hear about part of my experience in the hotel I stayed at last night, I'll be happy to share that. Otherwise, I'm just going to go. I'm going to finish eating my nice, yummy, delicious salad, and then so I can go to bed too. If you want to hear it, I'll be happy to tell you. If not, I can tell you another time. Whatever y'all want. This is good. Yes, I'm doing it straight through YouTube. Okay, let me see what Tenleyman is saying here. Let's see. Can you see where you increase volume? That is where live button is. Yeah, I don't see anything about an increased volume button. Okay. All right, Tennessee Wingman. I'll talk to you later. Thanks a lot for all your help and sticking with me. Escape key. Maybe escape key, that's an idea. Well, like they say, it's the thought that counts. Okay. All right. So Distinct Ogre says, go ahead and tell the story. So that's what I'm going to do. If you want to stay and listen to the story, I'll be happy to tell y'all. If you don't want to hear the story and you hang up and say goodnight, that's fine, whatever. It's a pain in the butt to read this little stuff on the screen over on my cell phone and then trying to look back and forth because I probably look like a moron going, and that's what you guys see, you know. I want to have some kind of dignity when I do this. I don't want to look like a moron, you know. It's like this guy couldn't figure out how to roll a toilet paper. But okay, so anyway, I'll tell you the story of what happened at the hotel. When I checked into this hotel last night, it was a Motel 6, and it was pretty good price-wise. It was like $54 a night or something like that. And I thought, well, you know, that's pretty cheap. I can handle that. So I started taking in my stuff from my saddlebags and my my backpack that I had strapped on the back of the bike. And excuse me. And when I got into the room, no, I didn't fart. That was my Dr. Pepper. When I got into the room, every time I get home or go into a place that I'm going to be staying or whatever, I always like to wash my hands. Even before this whole COVID stuff, I'm a microbiologist, studied airborne pathogens in graduate school. I'm always washing my hands before when I first come home. You should too, because whatever you've touched throughout the day, people picking their nose, digging in their teeth, scratching their butt, their armpits, their ears, then they touch stuff, you touch that, and then you bring it home. And even though you can't see the bacteria in your hands or viruses on your hands, you now bring them in your house. So every time I come home, I always wash my hands. Well, I got my stuff inside the hotel room, turned on the water, and I'm like, there's no soap. That's weird. So I thought, well, maybe it's in the bathroom. So I went into the bathroom and no soap, no shampoo. I have never stayed at a hotel where they didn't give you soap and those little dinky bottles of shampoo, right? I've never stayed at a hotel that didn't do that. So I went down to the front desk and I said, I'm sorry, ma'am, y'all forgot to put soap and shampoo in the room. And she said, no, to keep the rates of the room so low, we don't give you soap and shampoo. We do sell those little bottles of shampoo in the vending. $4. You can buy a big bottle at Walmart for like $1.40 or something. Like, there's no way I'm paying $4 for a little shampoo. And so then she said, well, we do have some bars that are like for the employees, and I can give you one that's still wrapped if you want a bar of soap. And I'm like, okay, that's cool, because I didn't bring soap and shampoo. I didn't expect I'd need it, right? And so I take it, I go back to the room. Well, I had my stuff in the room already. I washed my hands, and I was going to leave and go find something to eat. Well, right across from my door is a door that goes outside, and I'm way down the hall with the other end from where the office, where the front desk is. And the sign says this door is an exit only. Nobody's, allowed to come in, okay, because they're trying to watch for security and stuff like that. Well, this young lady, she must have put something in the door, okay? Because as I'm coming out of the room, all of a sudden she comes in and she's walking towards me, and she's got this little dog or whatever, and she looked like bone skinny, and it looked like in another 6 months all of her teeth were going to be gone because she looked like she was on drugs, like crack cocaine. And she said hi, I said hi, and I kept walking. Well, all of a sudden she hurries up and gets right behind me, and the dog is going panting like crazy. And the lady said, and I kid you not, this actually happened. The lady said, I know. I think he's really handsome too. Do you think he might want some company later tonight? I heard that and I'm like, no. and, and I didn't even turn around. I just kept walking. And I'm like, man, what kind of place is this? Well, all night long, that door, which is supposed to be, like an emergency exit type of, that kind of thing where people just don't come and go out of that exit, all night long, that door was opening, and closing. And it didn't just like close real normal. It's like, it's an automatic close where it's like, shh, bam, and it's loud. And I heard that thing like every half an hour, 45 minutes, and it was going off. All I can picture is that this young lady who looks like she needs Jesus more than she needs more drugs. this poor lady, I think what she was doing is she was holding the door and letting, what are they, Johns or whatever, the guy that pays a woman, I don't I think they call him a John, but anyway, I think she was holding the door open for these guys and then bringing them into her room. And I'll leave that up to your imagination, what you think this girl on drugs was doing with these men, okay? And then all of a sudden they leave, and then that door would shut and be real loud again. And then a half hour, 45 minutes later, I would hear it again. And man, well, at some point I started blocking out the sound of the door. And I'm finally going to sleep. I had an exhausting day, hour after hour after hour, in the sun, and just on my bike and only stopping long enough to get gas and something to drink and go to the bathroom real quick and then jump on the bike and go, it's like 700 miles or whatever. And I was trying to go see my 95-year-old aunt. And so by the time I, block out the door and all that, I'm really tired. I'm falling asleep. The live stream I tried to do didn't work. and so I'm falling asleep. And all of a sudden, somebody blasts music. It's really loud. And I kind of jumped because I was I was almost asleep. And I'm like, man, I was going to reach over and grab the phone and call the office and ask them, could you tell these people to turn it down? But then I realized that the phone wasn't next to the bed like it usually is. It was at a table on the other end of the room. And I thought, man, if I get up to go call the desk, I'm going to be wide awake again. So hopefully they'll just stop. Well, it was about an hour and a half later, I think, and they finally shut the music off. So somebody probably finally went to the front desk and complained, and they shut it off. That stopped. I started falling asleep again. And all of a sudden I'm hearing this eek, 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 from like footsteps above me. Who above me was pacing back and forth. And I'm like, man, this is what you get at a $54 a night motel. You get a crack. I don't want to say that word. You get a person that's really desperately in need of Jesus, and then you get people who don't have enough common sense to not blast their music when everybody else is trying to sleep. You get people that pace the floor all night long for why, I have no idea. Why would you pay for a hotel room or a motel room just to walk back and forth hour after hour after hour? I started to wonder, is this place haunted? Obviously, I'm kidding about that. I don't believe in all that stuff of being haunted. And if it is, it wouldn't bother me. I would just say, in Jesus' name, get out of here. The devil has no power over a believer. But anyway, so the whole thing was just, it was crazy. Well, then when I was finally getting ready to leave and waiting for the rain to, the thunderstorm to pass so I could get on the bike and go and, not get everything wet, some girl is coming out of her room. She's got a baby in a stroller and a little boy that's like 3, 4 years old, something like that. And she's telling him to go back and grab something or whatever and then pull the door shut. And I went, oh, you got your hands full. And so she follows me down the hall talking to me the whole time about how she's all alone. Her husband died years ago. and she's got 3 other children, but they're with her mom, and they couldn't take these kids. And she's trying to get help. She's trying to get money. Nobody will give her money. Nobody, And it's like, man, it was crazy. See, is someone leaving me here? Let's see. Whatever. Great story. Sometimes you get what you pay for. Yeah, you do. That's right. But she's telling me all this stuff about how she needs money, and I didn't have any cash. I'm a compassionate guy, and if I'd have saw that she was desperate enough to beg for money, anybody that desperate, I would have probably helped her. I just don't. When I'm traveling on the motorcycle a long distance, I rarely carry cash because you just don't know what you're going to run into when you stop at a gas station out in the middle of nowhere. You know what I mean? And so I just had my credit card, and I told her, I can't help you. I'm sorry, I just have a credit card. And but she's sitting there telling me about this, and then she's like starting to cry. But when somebody really cries, you can see it and you can sense it. It seems real. When she started to cry, I felt like I was watching an actress try to pretend like she was really sad. It was like fake cry. I don't know how to explain it, if you know what I mean. So I was like, okay, this woman is trying to fake cry to try and get me to do what? Go to the bank and withdraw some money from a different state to try and give her some cash. I don't know, but wow, what an experience! And you see what people are going through in their life, and it makes you so sad to see them deal with that. And it's like, as a believer, I know that there's a solution for their life, but I'm not here to preach. I'm just here to try and mess up a live chat. Okay, someone else text me back here. Oh, okay, I thought my phone beeped. I thought there was something there. I don't see another text. But anyway, so it looks like I lost some people. Hope I didn't make anybody mad with my story. So anyway, it's been almost an hour. I didn't think I was going to be on this long, but I spent more time trying to figure out what I did wrong on this thing than I did about talking to you guys. Sorry about that. I would have loved to read your comments and talk to each one of you. I don't know who's still here. Whoever is left watching, I thank you so much. I really appreciate each and every one of you. If you let me know who's there, I'll thank you, personally by giving you a shout out or something. But I'm just not sure who's there. Let me see if I can pull this up. Maybe this will show me. Let's see. Okay. Okay, that's not showing me anything. Let's see. Okay. Oh, Bell's looking about food. You want to hear another story? I'll tell you about my food experience last night. Do you want to hear that one? I'll tell you about my food. If you want to hear that, I'll tell you. But I don't know if you want to hear it or not. If you guys don't want to hear a story about what my experience was when I did leave there and then went to the restaurant I went to eat at, if you want to hear that, I'll tell you. But I don't know what you want because I need to read these. So if you want to hear the story about my so-called roast beef sandwich, I'll be happy to share that. Let's see. Okay, so 10 Wingman, he left. I think I already said goodbye to him and good night. If you're still there, I'll see you. You said September 11th, I think is what you said. You'd be coming back. We'll go eat dinner or something together. Maybe Distinct Order can meet up with us too. Let's see. And okay. Okay. I don't. It looks like my screen is frozen. I'm not sure. It looks like Calix is there and Bell. I think Ogre's still there. Tennessee Wingman, I know he left. I'm not sure if Kate or Clean Kitchen is there. But if y'all want to hear the roast beef, I'll just tell you that, and then I'm going to go. Okay. I went out to this place. It's called Portillo's, and I've heard that they're famous for their hot dogs, and they're supposed to make the best hot dogs ever. Well, I went over there because there was one just down the road from the motel I was at. I went over there, and I wasn't really in the mood for hot dogs. They wanted like $10 for 2 hot dogs. I'm like, $10 for 2 hot dogs. So I looked, and they had the sandwich that it was supposed to be Italian sausage, cut up, and then roast beef in layers, and it was $8.96 plus $1 extra if you wanted the large, and the $8.96 included the sandwich, fries, and a drink, and then if you wanted large, it was the fries and drink were large. Okay, so I'm thinking $8.96 plus $1.96, $9.96 plus tax, and it turned out to be like 15 something or other. I think they charged me wrong, and I didn't think to look at the receipt. But anyway, so I ended up getting this thing, and when I grabbed the bag, it's like, oh, it's heavy, and I opened it up, and the meat was, I don't know if you can tell that, but it was about this thick on the sandwich. I mean, like if you're looking at a sandwich, it's like it was really thick meat. And I'm like, oh man, I can't wait to bite into this, taste the Italian sausage, that nice spicy kick. And, I bit into it, and it was roast beef only. There was no Italian sausage. It was dry. It was tasteless. It was like chewing on cardboard box. The only thing I would have done with it is if my dogs were there, I would have given it to them because they would have eaten it. But it was awful. But I was hungry. So I took some more, bites out of the thing, and the lady that was like the hostess, she came by and said, "How was everything?" And I said, "Do you want to know the truth?" And she said, "Yes." And I said, "That is the worst sandwich I've ever had. The meat, the roast beef was dry. It was tasteless. It was bland. It was awful." And I said, "There was no Italian sausage in that thing. I ate, a good chunk of it. There was no Italian sausage." And then she looked at the receipt and said, "Oh, she put down roast beef." And I'm like, "No, it's supposed to be the Italian sausage roast beef." They forgot to put the Italian sausage. So she said, "Okay, well, hang on. We can't have you be unhappy here. I'll get them to make it the right way." So I'm like, "All right, well, that's cool, whatever." So she goes off with the bag and my receipt, by the way. She goes off with it. And then she comes back and said, "They're making you what you wanted." And then she gave me a piece of chocolate cake, and I'm like, cool. The chocolate cake was pretty good. That I did eat when I got back to the hotel. Well, I told her, "Hey, it's about to rain. I'm going to go back to the hotel. I'll take it with me." I got to the hotel thinking I'm going to get an Italian sausage roast beef sandwich. This one's going to taste better. I bite into it, roast beef. I bite again, roast beef. And that roast beef was dry and tasteless. Awful, awful stuff. And I'm like, this was over $15, and there's no Italian sausage. So I just wrapped it back up, and I'm like, by the time I get home, it won't even be good for the dogs. So I just threw it all in the trash. It's like, what a waste of money. So if you ever go to a Portillo's, don't eat their sandwiches. But anyway, but the cake was pretty good. So, and I don't know if people are posting stuff on here, if y'all are still with me or not. See if I can expand this so I can read this here. Oops. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, Calix, it was a pretty weird experience. That's what happens sometimes, though, when I go on like long bike rides, bike trips. Um, you'll run into some really interesting people at gas stations or truck stops. If you have to stop at truck stops, you can run into some different people. Yeah, yeah, I agree. It was $10 for 2 hot dogs. That's crazy. Hot dogs are cheap. You know, I don't care how good their hot dogs is. A $5 a piece that, you know, because it was $10 for two, so it'd be like $5 for one hot dog. No hot dog, in my opinion, is that good. And then when they told me it was like $8.96, and then another dollar for the large fries and drink, and then it turned out to be over 15. It's like, she's not too good in math, and it wasn't even good. I mean, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. Well, that's what I did the first time. I said, I'm not going to eat this. I don't want this. And, you know, whatever. I told her it wasn't very good. And then she said that she would fix it. And if I would have known they were going to just, I didn't notice it on the bag because the way she laid the bag down. But when I got to the hotel and I started eating it and realized it was just the same nasty sandwich type stuff, and I put it all back in the bag to throw it away. When I picked up the bag, on the underside of the bag, I saw that they wrote remake. So all they did is remake the wrong sandwich that they made the first time. That's all they did. And it was awful. And if I would have realized they were just going to do the same thing, I would have just said, you know what, just forget it. Get my money back, because that's, you know, $15 on a motorcycle is, you know, well over a tank of gas on a bike. So, you know, we're not talking about, you know, 10 cents or something. I mean, it was, you know, anyway. Okay, well, I'm not sure who else is there. I bet Clean Kitchen and Cade Channel are gone. I know that Mr. G, 1965, and Tennessee Wingman went to bed. I think I don't see Distinct Ogre for a little bit. I don't know if he went to bed too. Matt Man left. He went to bed. Let's see. I'm just trying to read these, make sure I'm not missing a question that you might want me to answer. But anyway, well, my son is watching, and he just said, "Oh, look, you're doing a live stream." Yep, I didn't know you were watching. Since you just missed all this, the right side of the screen where it shows like who's saying what, the live chat part. I did hit something and it accidentally went away, and now I can't get it to come back. So I'm gonna have to look at my phone in tiny print to try and see who's saying what. So if you see me sitting here staring at my phone, that's what's going on. I don't know how long you've been watching and you just decided to say something, but yeah, your dad's a big time YouTuber. You're pretty funny. But anyway, see, now you'll have to watch the replay to see the story about the hotel room last night and the sandwich and whatever. It's a pretty strange experience. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Yeah, my arms, I don't know. You probably can't even tell on that, can you? No, you can't because the light. My arms are red. I need to put some suntan lotion on there before I go the rest of the way home in the morning. I can already feel little bubbles like it's going to start blistering. Once the sun came out today after all that pouring thunderstorm and heavy duty rain, there were sections of the road on the bike where I could barely see the road. It was really bad. Anyway, well, Motor Warriors, it's been over an hour, and I can't, you know, when I do another live stream at some point, that I get the chat bar or whatever this is called, the live chat bar, so I can actually see what you guys are saying. I'm not even sure who's left. It shows that there's 5 people watching, I don't know who you five are, but I thank you so much for supporting my channel, for watching my live stream. I am really amazed that you guys are actually there watching, especially since a lot of this video is like, I'm an idiot. What did I do wrong? I don't know what I did to I need to figure out what I can do to fix that for next time. But anyway, I appreciate you guys. And son, if you're still watching, thanks. You'll have to watch the replay, like I said, if you want to hear the story, or you can just call me and I'll tell you the story about the hotel room last night. Mama thought it was kind of funny, and I thought it was funny. But anyway, all right, I'm gonna let everybody go. So I'm gonna hit end stream. I don't know who's saying goodbye or anything, but I do appreciate you guys. And even in a live stream, remember to live your life with the heart of a Viking warrior. Bye for now.